Hey, welcome everybody. I just want to share with you springtime here at 1541 Roma Drive. I was doing some work in the backyard and I just realized that all these little plants have a story and it's like they have a name also. So we have some lavender flowering. Those are some nasturtiums growing amidst some geraniums that are my grandfather's, who's passed over 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago, and those geraniums have been here ever since then. But they have been taken over all over. I just love them. Nasturtiums, of course, you can eat them. They're like pepper. Some people put them in salads and stuff. And this geranium of my grandfather's, it's the most beautiful pink, I think. It's really beautiful. This crazy looking palm grew out of a seed, out of nowhere. And I don't even know how it got there, but it just, last year it just started to come up and I've been watering it and stuff. And beautiful Ava gave me this little welcome sign here with those little sunflower. This guy here, I don't know his name, but he was in the living room and then he got bigger and bigger and I had to move him out. And there's lots of little treasures in here, a little pyramid rock, some stones that I got from different hikes. They're in here. And the lilies haven't given me any lilies yet, but I'm expecting to have a few this year. Maybe in May. Let's go in the backyard now. It's my living room. So I have been working out here in the backyard. One of the first things I want to show you is Huggy's house. Some of you know that I had this dream last year about a little gnome that came in my bedroom, and it was one of those really real like dreams. And so my friend Robert Beasy told me I had to give him a job to do, and another friend of mine told me to build him a house. And so I turned this little house for him and got him a little rooftop garden with a little baby cabbage and some succulents and some stuff on here. Decorated that. My sister Debbie gave me this little whale here, and he's out here as part of Elemental Life. My mom gave me these. I forget the name of these, but they have these beautiful flowers, and they only bloom once every year this time. My friend, I think, who gave me this? I don't remember. This is a Palmaria. Palmarias have the most beautiful flowers, but they go dormant in the wintertime, and so I'm hoping that she wakes them up. I got this from Kathleen Marie Alexander Beasley. Behind that are some like bulb-like plants, irises I believe, and they come up. And this plant here my mom gave me, and she is starting to flower. She's starting to come with these little peach colored flowers. This is a wild avocado tree that Carla would throw the seeds in the backyard and they would just pop up all over the place. Going down here a little bit further, I think my mom gave me these two. The snails love them, and so a friend of mine from Quest Haven, he gave me these other snails. I think they're called killer snails or whatever. They're little snails, small, very small, but they hunt and attack the other snails. So that's how I'm doing my organic gardening. And you can see the nasturtiums they're seeding all over here also. Some more of this. This plant right here, Carla bought from Home Depot. It was just super tiny. I think she paid like, you know, $1 or something like that for it. And you know, look at it now. It's a very bird of paradise, I think it is. And so over here, I just planted this tomato plant. I put it here. I'd rather have it in full sun, but it's like a cherry tomato plant, and I don't know, space is limited. This rose bush has been here for at least 25 years and produces unbelievable quantities of beautiful roses all year long. All year long I get these roses. And this right here, this big boy, popped up, I'd say about 3 years ago, from an avocado seed that Carla had thrown in the backyard a long time ago. And I guess these are probably Carla's geraniums here. They're interesting looking too. They have a very, very interesting frequency of violet light. This little circle here is where I had the berry bongo. So it used to be a nice circle, but the rain and the storm, I guess I have to tend to this to make it Bongo's little grave site there. I miss him. Bongo was our cat for 17, 18 years. This big bush too was inside the house at one time and got so big we had to plant it outside. Here's a bulb, an iris that is about to come up from my mom, who gave me that. And this plant here, which the hummingbirds love. It's she called it Mexican honeysuckle. I don't know the real name, but the hummingbirds love it. They just love it. So, oh, this is hibiscus. This one's hibiscus. That's a hibiscus. This one is called a Christmas cactus. Around Christmas times it will come up with a Christmas flower. And here's my tomatoes. They are about 3 weeks old now, and I have the first 4 or so. It's not getting very big, you know, but it's, you know, like a foot tall, but it's got some tomatoes. And that's some cilantro right there that I'm growing. This is a serrano chili. And this is a butternut squash. And I believe, let's see what this says. It's a combination sweet bell pepper right there. And these are some succulents that we've collected over the years. Carla and I used to go hiking and things, and we'd come back with a cactus or a succulent and plant it in the backyard. This big cactus right here, a succulent thing, is from Christine Recker. She gave, on a visit, she gave us a little one, and that's probably like 10 years old or so. And these are called century plants, and I think every 25 years or something they shoot up or every 100 years or 50 years they shoot up a flower. You can see it's 80 degrees today here in sunny San Diego. Here we have some zucchini. I have that growing in a big tub. So everything's kind of like in these tubs. My friend Chuck, he lives nearby. He has a raised bed, and I'm thinking of doing that next year. I'm gonna ask him for some advice next year, but this is what I've started so far. Another wild avocado. This one's a bell pepper. Like 3 weeks old. Behind that is acorn squash. It is really stunted because of the attack of the snails. The snail got it and just about killed it. You can see the bite marks. So it was war after that. The gloves were off and I had to attack back. This plant here is about to flower. What do you call that? Aloe vera. It's about, and the hummingbirds love this one too. This plant here, this rose bush, Jess Matson planted for me back when Max and Helena, Meredith, they all came for a visit, and she is doing beautiful. Here's a iris that's open. That's from my mom. Cucumbers. Look at that. Cucumbers. So maybe I will have some cucumbers. One of my best friends, Bill Moberly, gave me this plant here. Can't remember the name of that right off the top of my head, but thank you, Bill. Still doing a lot. This is a lemon tree my mom gave me. And this